As they say in Get Smart, missed it by that much. Yep, this team found a new way to lose tonight. Led pretty much all the second half until the very end, then allow a last 2-minute touchdown drive, 2-point conversion, and then the walk-off, kickoff into the end zone. Doubt any of us had that on our bingo sheet of things that would happen tonight. This one stings, man. Was right there, and a lot of other things went really well for this team tonight. Taylor Cornelius, I thought he really showed why he belongs in the starting lineup. And I also will give credit to McAdoo and the coaching staff for calling plays that actually made use of Cornelius's abilities. His ability to roll out of the pocket, his ability to run the ball was all on display tonight. Now, finishing drives was also a problem. Still got to get better in that regard, but hopefully this game can lay a foundation for the offense and things can keep going. I've been really critical of the offensive line in the last 2-3 weeks. They played pretty well tonight. Got to give them credit for that. Actually had some semblance of a run game tonight. Happy about that. Just got to get touchdowns at the end of these drives. And obviously, special teams is going to bear the brunt of the loss tonight. But if the offense had been able to get touchdowns on some of those drives, there wouldn't have been an issue. Missing the field goal, obviously, that didn't help. Everyone's going to talk about Sims on that. I mean, I was just like, how does he not know that this is a possibility? You can say, well, he's an American player. He doesn't understand. Like, literally, it's your job to know the situation. And it is your coach's job to inform you of the situation if you are new to this space. I cannot honestly believe that he wasn't told this at some point in time. But even so, like, you got to reiterate that to the guy. Yeah, man. Well, this just really does not look very good now that BC is coming up next. I hate to be such a downer after a game where a lot of things did go right, but I'm thinking 0-6 is probably coming. But before I leave, I also want to say good job by AC Leonard. He was definitely the defensive player of the game. Made a lot of plays in the backfield of the Riders. And overall, this is the defense that we thought we were going to see. That said, I also think Saskatchewan is a pretty average team, honestly. Even though they're 3-1, they still have a negative point differential and had to scrape by in 3 games against the teams from Alberta. So, my point with this is yes, it was a good game from the Elks D, but I don't think it was a great opponent that we faced. If we had this game against a team like Winnipeg or BC, I definitely would be more enthusiastic about it, but that's not the case. I do also think this will take the heat off of Chris Jones for at least a little bit. However, his seat still has to be pretty warm. And if BC humiliates this team like they've done every time for the past 2+ seasons, let me rephrase that, 1+ seasons back to the start of 2022. If that happens again, oh, the heat's going to get turned back up. You know it. So those are my thoughts for this week. Overall, felt a lot better than you did in previous weeks watching this team, but just boneheaded plays and finding ways to lose. Hopefully it turns around soon.